your first thing that you're going to want to do to create your Scratch account is to go to this link. So this link right here is going to let you join Scratch. And when you do, you have got to create a new username. This could be the hardest thing that you have to do today, because everybody who joins Scratch has to have their own username. So you may need to add your, in fact, let me do this. I don't think I've created an account for this one. I have a student account that I can use. So somebody give me a suggestion for a username. What do you think my username should be?
Yellow Starfish.
Yellow Starfish. Okay, so I'm going to put Yellow Starfish.
I bet that's taken.
And I bet it is. Yep, it says it is. So what can I do if I kind of still want Yellow Starfish, but I got to make it different? Anybody have a suggestion?
Put 179.
179.
Add a happy face.
It depends on the special characters. Not all special characters are accepted. Numbers will be for sure. So look at that, Yellow Starfish 179. Now, when you click away from it, it will tell you if it doesn't pop up to say it's already taken, it means it's good. Okay. So yes, Yellow Starfish 179 is taken. What would be a really good thing for me to do with a pencil right now?
Write it down.
Yeah. So I want you to do that, okay? I want you to write down your username and the password that you are putting down. And the best idea, if you haven't already started this, and I think I might have mentioned this before, put it into a Google Doc, okay? And that way you will be able to save it. You're going to choose your country. You're going to choose when you were born. And do I want to make this up, or do I want to use my real year?
Make it up.
Oh, no. Definitely use your real birth year, okay? Because that's part of our honor code at Cassidy, and our responsible use is telling the truth. And there are websites that are not going to let you join, like Facebook and stuff, until you're 13, and you actually should wait until that age until you join. So I was really born in August of 1970, so I'm telling the truth. Choose male, female, and then this is where you put in your email. I'm going to use this demo account that I have set up. This is important. If you misspell your email, you're going to have to create another account, because this is how you're going to verify your account. And so at that point, when you click create your account, ta-da, Yellow Starfish 179, I'm all set. And so now I can get started, and I am logged into Scratch. However, I can't share my stuff yet. And you see at the top here, I'll make this a little bit bigger. It says confirm your email to enable sharing. So you are going to need to check your email account. You should have an email from Scratch, and it says, aha, confirm your Scratch account. And you need to click this link in order to confirm your account. That is so important, because until you do that, you won't be able to share what you create. All right. So the last thing, and I know I've got 5 minutes left because it's 2:20. This is what I would like for you to do today. When I click on Explore, there are lots of different kinds of projects in Scratch. Okay. Animations is what we're going to work on today, but there's art projects, there's games, there's music. I mean, you could literally spend like the rest of the year exploring Scratch projects every day, and you would not, run out of new things to look at. Okay. There's tons of stuff here. Let me say that the Scratch community has millions of projects, but, and hopefully everything that is on here is appropriate. If you find something that is not appropriate, there is a button that you can click. Let me see if I will do this right. I'm going to go to my profile, and my actual true profile. As an adult, I'm using my real name. I really don't want you to use your name in your username. Pick something else. And so this is definitely an appropriate project that I did here. I'm not going to flag this one, but let's say this was not appropriate. Does anybody see an icon here on my screen somewhere that I could click if I think, this is not an appropriate project? Say it one more time.
I see.
There's a report button.
Exactly right. It's report. I should have turned on do not disturb so we would get that phone number. Yeah, so I can click this report and then it's going to ask you what's the reason. And you can go ahead and report that. So the Scratch community, there's a lot of people that are working to keep it safe, but I just want to say that up front that, you know, there could be a project in here that's not appropriate. And if you happen to see something like that, please click the report button. And that way it's going to get flagged and other people are going to be able to hide it and take care of it. Maybe, you know, do something with that person's account. Here's what I'm going to want you to do today. Okay. When you have created your Scratch account and you've logged in, I want you to click on the create button. All right. And this is going to open up a blank Scratch project. Now, is there anybody, I think, Ozair, are you working on an Android tablet? Is anybody else working on an iPad or a tablet?
I am.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody else working on an iPad or a tablet?
I'm working on my phone.
Do you have access to a laptop that you can use that has a web browser?
Yes.
Okay. You are going to want to be inside probably the Chrome browser. You can use another web browser, but you're going to want to be inside Chrome for this. Okay. And let me know if that is an issue. There is an app. It's not called Scratch, but I will put a link to it that if you're on an iPad, you can use that. But
can we download the Chrome app and then use that?
Well, the app is actually just for the iPad. However, iPads now can do more than ever. So I would say use Safari first on an iPad, and then let's see if you have issues. But I think you can actually use Safari now. But the app has a weird name that's for Scratch, but and it's a little bit of an older version. But you should be able to in Chrome just go to the Scratch website. So here's what we're going to do. There is a button up here at the top that is called tutorials. And so you're going to click on that light bulb that says tutorials. And what kind of a project are we doing today? Anybody? Starts with an A?
Animation.
Animation.
Okay, that's right. So I want you to click on the button that says animation, and then you can choose any of these that you want to do. Okay, and I see I only have like 1 minute left. I recommend that you do make it fly, but you can do any of them. And what I want you to spend time today doing is then trying these different techniques that they talk about to build your own project. Okay. So when I click on this, it's going to bring up a video. I'll go ahead and play this.
With Scratch, you can make a character fly. It could be anyone flying, anywhere. Start by choosing a character to fly with. Next, let's pick something to fly past. It can be anything. I'll pick buildings. To make our character look like it's moving, we can move the scenery behind it. Let's use Change X to move the building across the screen. Let's try a negative number to make it look like it's going past it. Let's make it repeat. Perhaps 50 times. Let's have our building start all the way to the right. We can use Set X. 0 is going to be in the middle, so let's try a higher number. I'll try 250. Let's have it keep going forever. We can start this script by pressing the green flag. To learn how to make your character move with arrow keys, add a score, or fly with a crew, click the green arrow.
Okay, so I've went ahead and showed you that. That is just about 1.5 minutes long. Let me review really quick how you're going to get to this. So you're going to create your Scratch account. You're going to click on Create. So that's going to make a new project. And then inside the Create menu, we're going to look for that light bulb at the top, and we're going to click on Tutorials. Okay. Today, I want you to work on animation tutorials. You can do more than one, but when you click on that, it's going to pop it up right here. So you're going to be able to have that tutorial right here, and then you can come drag the blocks out that they have. In fact, that's a good technique, is you can make this, move to that part, and you can see exactly what blocks they're doing. So this was change X, and you can go ahead and make those. Okay.